Hello Libra, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. Thank you for joining me today. This is your zodiac reading. If you haven't yet already done so, go to astro.com to get a free account and you request a free birth chart where you can put in your information like your name that you were born with, the time of day that you were born. If you don't have that, it's no big deal. It's okay if you don't know your time of birth. A lot of people don't. Where you were located at the time when you're born and just stuff like that. And you'll get a birth chart that's going to show you a bunch of planetary positions in the sky when you were born. But the sun one is your Libra, that's your sun sign. But you want to know your moon sign, Venus sign, and rising signs that were in the sky at the time. Those positions, the rising is the ascending, I think it's like where the sun was when it just came over the horizon at the time you were born. I'm not sure exactly because I'm not huge on zodiacs, but I do know enough that if you go and get a free birth chart, you will have 3 other signs if they're different, of course. Obviously, if you have a couple that are same, it will just be 2 other signs you can listen to other zodiac readings for. So that will give you, let's say if you have 3 other ones, that'll give you 4 zodiac signs, including this one today, to be able to put together your information about whatever question you come to zodiac readings for, to garner information and confirmation of what you might be intuiting yourself, or just guidance and direction, whatever that is for you. It's a really great way to be able to collect that sort of stuff that you can hang your hat on, so it just gives you more specificity for clarification about what's going on in your life. Otherwise, I have the alphabet readings too. I just did Q. Yep, that's a common one. Just did Q today. That's okay. I've done X, Y, and Z. Oh my gosh. And O and I suspect next time it's going to be U. like U for utilitarian. But your first name, middle name, and last name, and a nickname, whatever your first letter of whatever name you go by, you most identify with, if that's your first name or nickname or middle name or last name, then by all means, that's the letter that you will want to watch. So I already done about 7 or 8 of those readings, but like I said, they've been really odd letters. So the ones that are more popular, especially over in North America, they are to come yet. I did N and G too, so perhaps your name starts with an N or a G. Otherwise, let's dig in. We're going to do the Celtic Cross cut first. And I do believe we got something that wants to start you off, which is the 2 of Cups. Hey, 2 of Cups. You are seeing somebody that you are seeing somebody that you know of, that you see as your true love. Okay? Yay. And then the 7 of Pentacles, this is somebody from your past. So you've been thinking about them. Looking at your past, at the good times you had with that person right there. See how you're looking at the past? And you're wondering if the 2 of you can harvest those good times. Realize them, right? By coming together again. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is the one that you had in the past, okay, distant past, that you see as your true love. And we're doing Libra today, right? So Libra, 3 of Cups. This is somebody that either you had in a third party situation or you want to reunite with and are really looking forward to that. And what are you thinking about, Libra? The 9 of Pentacles. Being independent, or you're thinking about somebody else, thinking about her living her life independently and doing it quite well, rather abundantly and successfully. She has a lot of great skills and characteristics, and she's just the type of person who is she's taking care of herself. She's loving herself. She's nurturing herself, and she's in touch with nature and God. What's the bridging energy? 10 of Pentacles. All right, a long-term commitment. All right, could be with the one that you were with. If this is if this Libra is a third party person here, then this would be the one that you were committed to at the time when you met her. But we don't know for sure. Let's see, what you're fearing. Justice. You're fearing justice. Okay. Well, that could be looked at a couple of different ways. You're fearing having to have justice come down on you to balance the scales. You're fearing you're not going to be able to to balance the scales with, in order to reunite successfully with your Queen of Cups from the past. This one you see here. Or this is breaking a commitment, you know, going through a divorce to break a contract, right? The divorce or the marital contract. Who's in your environment? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody who is, you know, whatever they pursue, they do it with a lot of devotion, passion, commitment, loyalty, and just persistent. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. They always meet their mark. In other words, they achieve their goals, whatever they're pursuing. When they go out, they do it slowly, methodically, and strategically, so that they actually get to where and get what they want, right? What's your hopes, Libra? The Knight of Wands. Okay, you're hoping to be able to begin a passionate, newly inspired pursuit, or moving towards, with, you know, kickstarting a relationship or a passionate new pursuit with somebody, which I'm assuming is the Queen of Cups. And what is your energy you're sitting in now? It's the Ace of Cups. Wow. Yay. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Divinely inspired love. New beginning in love. All right. That's excellent. Beautiful. And so let's clarify this for you. This is your energy here. Hermit. Okay, so you miss her. You miss her deeply and dearly. You've been spending time, you know, missing her and thinking about her, but also allowing yourself to reconnect with your divinity, and seeing when you see a snake, it's a snake and not, you know, some attractive, good-looking gal. Perhaps that was your wife, right? What else we got here? Five of Pentacles. You've been feeling distance, a separation between two people. Would you feel that way between yourself and the one that you're truly in love with here? There's that Five of Pentacles. You may be feeling that you're worried about your money. You know, if you've been divorced, if you've gotten divorced, or on your way to divorce, then you may be worried about your finances, because for you that means having what you want, right? And so if you don't have the finances to pursue this one that you truly love, you may feel like that will come in the way, be an obstacle for you to really approach this one and actually bring her something, like you have something to offer her. So what's this one's energy? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And the Five of Wands. Let me think now. This is somebody who sees you as, okay, so you're the person who's in your environment is not necessarily the one that's with you or in your vicinity or in anywhere geographically close to you. It could be just in your energy, someone you're thinking about. Let's say the Queen of Cups, Libra. If you're thinking about the Queen of Cups, then she's in your energy, and that means that she's been thinking about you too. So she's in your energy because she's thinking about you, and you're thinking about her, and then vice versa. You're in her energy, and what she thinks about you is someone that is going to end up, this is what she wants. She wants you, she thinks about you being like this. How I describe that person: committed, persistent, loyal, working hard to strategically meeting your mark and achieving what it is you set out to do, slowly and methodically, right? Not rushing in and possibly causing upset and turmoil as you're rushing in impulsively or whatever. That's not the Knight of Pentacles energy. But this is this pentacle here is one that she sees you as you had. See how this buck or whatever it is holding the great big pentacle? She sees as you. Like, you know how men go out and hunt, or women too, go out and hunt, and they put their kill, they put their head up on the wall, right? To show that they had conquered, and this is what they got from their time hunting. Well, that's what that reminds me of, is that somebody is showing, someone is proud of being quite financially abundant, okay? Being quite financially abundant. And they're very, very proud of it, which means they're highly focused on it. The material world, the 3D world, of how your priority, possibly Libra, was that you were so much focused on what you could get from the world, and not necessarily worrying about whose hearts you were breaking to do it. And this for her causes her a lot of inner conflict about whenever she thinks about you being that way there, that you could be, because this one here, okay, if it's in reverse, I should say, if it's in reverse, which I'd have to say it is, if she's thinking about you like this, is that you were stagnant and you haven't been moving. You haven't been doing anything. You have just, stubbornly and resisting movement forward. That you just been sitting, doing whatever it is that you think you should be doing, and not giving a care about anyone else, because you're stuck on the how you can earn money, invest, ROIing, like return on investments, how you can maybe buy real estate and sell at a profit. That kind of stuff, that kind of thinking was more important to you. Getting a promotion at work, earning more money, traveling for work, whatever. It was most important to you, and that this just causes her, whenever she thinks about that, she starts feeling like this, conflicted about you. So she doesn't have a great outlook on you right now, from what the cards are saying, the energy here. She is, because probably you haven't been talking to her, and therefore she doesn't know that you are getting divorced, if that's what this is. So let's talk about the back of the deck. We have the 8 of Swords. So you're in the 8 of Swords, your self-imposed prison, about what it is you want to do, how you're going to go about doing it so that you can be successful at doing it, and whether or not you think you're going to be successful, it won't matter a lick. It won't matter a lick if she's not on board with you, right? You're Queen of Cups. So you want to tell her, and it's also causing you a lot of stress, knowing that you walked away from her, but a stress that you walked away from whatever else in your life, whether it's a mindset that you're just trying to get on board with and become more comfortable with, a different way of thinking. It might be something, Libra, that is just, maybe you've known about, you know that you should look at things differently, but it's kind of like, nah, this is easier doing it this way kind of thing. But so you're trying things differently, you're trying to do things differently, and it's causing you a lot of up in your head stuff, a lot of mental anguish that you feel stuck in, but you're not stuck in it, because your feet are loose here, Libra. Feet are loose. Your hands are bound, but very, very loosely bound. That you can move your hand up and take that blinder off very easily. So you see, it's all your own self-imposed imprisoning. You're walking away from that kind of mindset. You're walking, you know that this stress here is also about, well, having walked away and done what you did then. But since then, you know that she makes you incredibly happy whenever you think of her. That's the sun. But it also is expansion and growth, meaning that you have been enlightened. You have been receiving divine downloads of insight and wisdom in it, and you've been tapping into your intuition to see. I mean, it's just that time of your life, right? You've been missing her, but you also have been connecting with your divinity right here, praying, listening to your spirit speak to you in quiet times, like that, through meditation maybe, prayer, whatever it is. You've been enlightened to, which means the divine is helping you see, I always say, the error of your ways, where you went wrong at some point in time, as to why the two of you are feeling left out in the cold from each other. The moon, and it's because of the moon, the fears of having feelings that you didn't, it's like they scared you. Fears of the emotions that you're having scared you, and so you just pushed them down, out of sight, out of mind, which they never are, but that's what we like to tell ourselves. We like to kid ourselves and lie to ourselves. But this is like uncertainties. You are feeling a little like uncertain as to how successful you might be with your Queen of Cups here, especially when you find out this is how she's thinking about you, Libra. So but that shouldn't hold you back. If you truly love her, nothing should hold you back. So if you have to apologize and you have to tell her some of your your cherished secrets from before, or whatever it is, do it. Right? That's my recommendation and encouragement. They should just do it, because life is too short to be with somebody that you really don't truly love, and you watch the one that you truly love living a life that's mediocre too with somebody else, or maybe she's found a better matched partner than, not quite the same as it would be with you, but she's doing okay, right? She's happy enough, right? So you want to manifest a return, to her. And you've been manifesting it. And that's why we have this reading right now, Libra. Understand that if this reading is resonating with you, it's because the reading is telling you that you are manifesting a return to her. If that's her, but this could be both. It could be you thinking about becoming independent, like single and available from being married, and you're thinking about her if she's independent and or she married, like committed to somebody. Okay, let's talk about the Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles energies. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please clarify for us these two energies of the Two of Cups and Seven of Pentacles? Three of Wands, strength and courage, overcoming obstacles and challenges. The Hangman, okay, very good. And the Queen of Wands. All right. Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, look. Queen of Wands is the one that you put into, because so you were married, all right? You have a child, at least one, with somebody that is turned into a Queen of Swords person, because you were behaving as though you had all sorts of options to choose from in life, even though you were married. Okay. So this is the Queen of Wands. She's the Queen of Wands. She's the other woman. That's what the Queen of Wands energy can represent as well, as the other woman, right? So we'll just put her over there for now. Okay, I'm just getting settled in my chair better. So this could also be her too, but you have, we're talking about these two energies here. So you've turned your back on the Queen of Swords, okay? The one you have been committed to. You've turned your back on that life. You're looking forward now towards trying to re-engage with your Queen of Wands right here. All right, your true love. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're trying to find the courage and the strength to be able to approach her again, knowing that she's going to probably have some questions for you as well, because she's not necessarily thinking fondly of you over here. And you're going to know that. You're going to find that out. But you have been the divine, because you have become in touch with your feelings. You figured out the past is where you're at. Like, you are truly in love with the one you met in the past here. The divine has been hanging you up by your foot, causing you to let go of the 3D world, which is all these coins falling out of your pockets, right? And the light is right there, so you're looking right at it. So you're being divinely enlightened while you're hanging by your foot, upside down, seeing a different perspective of the world. You've had time where you've been self-sacrificing and having to stay stagnant, thanks to the divine, so that you have time to be able to reflect and look at the world from a different perspective, hanging upside down, right? You're looking at the perspective of others now, not just yourself. It's no longer a selfish perspective. Okay, so that is that you're walking away from, you're putting an end to, divorcing this one here, the Queen of Swords. And because you had been in this, option and confusion because of all the different options, and that this life that you had with her, the Queen of Swords, this so-called happily ever after, really wasn't happily ever after. And that's why you realize all this from having hung by your foot, the divine. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Cups energy. Archangel Michael, who's our Queen of Cups, please? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what can we know about the Queen of Cups energy for our Libras? Thank you so much. The world, someone who may live across the world. The Five of Cups that you miss very much. And the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Wands. She's somebody that you see the world. You have ended a cycle, successfully completed a cycle where you were feeling really quite good in your life, and you ended that cycle in your life, and you met her, which is somebody that you had left out in the cold and you're missing now. But it was because of your wand that you had even engaged with her, is because you had this passion, this strong passion that was from the wrong perspective, right? There's passion and then there's passion. There's passion where the wrong passion is just taking advantage of people, having dalliances, one-night stands, just pursuing things with the intent of getting whatever you can and just leaving, hurting hearts or manipulating others and whatnot. And you met her, and it made you feel really, really good when you met her. Like you had thoughts and feelings of what would it be like if you could set out on a new path with her in your life. But you knew you couldn't, because you were still committed here. You had to deal with something like that. So you just, you probably didn't even tell her that you were married. And you made her think that this was going to be a brand new cycle with her, Libra. So you had a lot of pride and ego going on along with how you were using your passion. And so you had to leave her behind, which meant that you left her feeling, desolate and down, which, after you start thinking about that, that's how you start feeling, that you're missing her, and that she was missing you. Back then she was missing you. She was really hurt, really, really hurt. So let's talk about the Three of Cups energy. What is that? Is that a reunion, or is that a third party? in the recent past. This is the distant past. How about the recent? Oh, there's that Four of Swords. It wanted to come out. Queen of Pentacles. And Temperance. With the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Some karmic debt. And the wheel moving in your favor after the karmic debt was paid for what happened here. Excuse me. What happened here in the past. But this was third party. This is third party. This is not celebration. Okay. This is third party. Since you put this one in third party, because you were in a commitment with your Queen of Pentacles, okay, that's the one that you're leaving behind, that you're divorcing or want to divorce. You've been feeling like very, very overwhelmed with everything, life in general, just your thoughts and feelings about this, about that relationship, what you had to do, what you know you have to do, because these three swords are all about breaking hearts. The one down here is about finding your, becoming vulnerable and finding your integrity to stand up now. Stand up, take charge, grab that sword of truth and honesty and transparency and move forward. So that's what you had been doing in the recent past, is resting, taking a respite time to heal. You need to heal everything that you've done, right? You've engaged with the divine here now. You have been revealed to you what it is that how you hurt others, her and your wife as well, anyone else too. This card is Sagittarian energy. It's somebody who is coasting. This person is trying to find balance and healing during this time here. So that meant coasting, just not, doing a lot of coasting, just not doing anything, because you were in commitment anyways. Recent past, you're still in a commitment with this one, the Queen of Pentacles, Libra. So you're just doing a lot of coasting in the recent past, but at the same time healing. All right. But you know who is your destined past now. You've been experiencing a lot of karmic debt and paying it off because of all the pain that you've experienced from what you've been up to, focusing so much so on the material world, what you can get, especially financially, that you've been hurting hearts, including your own. And this is going to help you find a way to love yourself, this time spent in respite and healing with the divine helping you with that energy. Okay, so but your destiny, your destined path is to go back to your Queen of Wands over here, which was your Queen of Hearts, Cups back then. Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles energy, Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit for Libra. What is the energy of the Nine of Pentacles? Thank you so much. Ten of Wands. The Star, healing, bringing Six of Cups, bringing healing, like trying to mend a connection. Okay, with the Four of Cups, all right. Judgment's come down and said, what you did back here to the person who is truly your true love, the one that you do truly love, that you're now realizing is the one from the past that you connected with, like had formed a connection with heart to heart, but you walked away from. And so Judgment says it's time for you to let go of the 3D world. You're very well knowledgeable. You're very well skilled in utilizing everything of the material world, making it very real to you, that you've been able to manipulate it in a good way, I guess, not necessarily, but manipulate it so that you could get all that you needed, so that you can live the abundant life that you that obviously makes you happy, right? However, there's not enough love, there's not enough heart, there's not enough divine. Your heart is the divine. It is your divinity. When you listen to your heart, when you use your mind, your logical mind, to listen to your heart, you're basically listening. You have to suspend your logic for a little bit so that your mind becomes quiet. Means that your ego, you have to lay it down a little, just a little, so that you can hear that still small voice inside of you, which is your heart calling out to you, which is your soul, okay? So you've been starting to listen to, at the because of the judgment trumpeting to you, saying, you know, in those quiet times here, that your heart is as important as your logical mind is. Your logical mind protects you, your body, and, you know, others, your life to some degree. It protects you. But your heart is the one that helps you flourish and thrive in ways that is magical, that you'll never ever know what's coming around the next corner, but you can guess it's going to be fantastic because it's divinely given. When you listen to your heart and you allow your heart to call out to another heart that's matched to you, your hearts are calling out to each other, and you actually come together in this lifetime to two hearts become one, right? That then the divine is going, do, 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 this is great, fantastic, and this is what you want, and that's what she wants, and everybody wants this, the divine wants it, we're just all around you all the time now. So you've making a final decision about that, but you know that in the past you rejected her love that was divinely inspired love, Libra. She was divinely inspired, so she's listening to her intuition, because that's what the Queen of Cups is all about. They are divinely, they're connected intuitively, and she's got a big cup of love there. That was this one here that you rejected because you had enough at the time, Libra. So you said, no, thanks very much. I do feel deeply for you, but I can't have anything to do with you because I'm married. I have all this love right here from, or this commitment in his marriage here, in Libra's marriage. So the divine came in and said, make another decision, because that's just not what you really, 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 really want in your life, Libra. You truly want to have a soul connection with somebody who means the world to you, that you truly love, and you want to have a 10 of Pentacles commitment with them, long-term commitment. So yeah, you've been thinking about how this has all been very burdening on you, that you rejected her love, but now you want, this is her, your connection from the past lover. You've been wanting to come in, you see her as your guiding light, your star, but you also want to mend that connection with her. Okay, you're going to tell her that you're going to work hard to do it, and it's all going to be upfront, honest, no more sneakiness, lies and deceptions, if that's what it was. Let's talk about 10 of Pentacles. We do know that it's a end of a contract, a marital contract with the Queen of Swords, right? There she is right there. What else could it be? Archangel Michael. 9 of Swords. Yeah. Toxicity. And the Page of Cups with 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about the long-term commitment you had with the with the Queen of Swords. She may not have been a Queen of Swords in the beginning. She may have been more like, you saw her as like a Queen of Wands, somebody who's alluring and on the same page with you, and la-di-da. So this long-term commitment caused you a lot of distress. You were highly distressed. You've lost sleep at night thinking about how toxic your life has been with somebody who is toxic. Okay, this is the Queen of Swords in reverse. She's very cutting and she wants to cut you up into pieces, quite literally. Not really, but you know what I mean. She is going to cut you down to size, and she'll do it at the drop of a hat for any reason, and it's all about her, and it's going to be like it's my way or the highway attitude and whatnot. She's just a very difficult queen to be with, and that just made life just kind of unbearable. You're living in the fires and the heat of the underworld. That's unbearable, right? Just unbearable. And you just want to come forward now, after making your mind up about divorcing yourself away from this relationship. You want to offer your Queen of Wands a commitment, a long-term commitment. You didn't have a commitment with her here in the past, but you do want to come in with an apology, saying, I'm sorry I did that. I see now that how I must have really hurt you and left you feeling really bad about who you thought I was, or I am, whatever. And I want to tell you that I apologize, and I just want to come forward to you in a much more loving and stable way. Long term. See, horses mate for life, right? So that's great, and that you're going to make an effort to come towards her in that 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Long-term commitment with love in your heart. What is her now? What's the one in the Knight of Pentacles thinking? Energy of the one that's in Libra's environment. 10 of Swords, feeling betrayed, feeling foolish, and feeling like she had just been, and she's angry about that, okay? Wow. All right, she feels like she's been used, like taken advantage of. That you came in and took what you wanted, and it didn't matter who you tromped on to get what you wanted. So she feels very like this is unresolved conflict in her mind. That's how she's feeling, that she was very foolish to have engaged with you at all, ever allowed you to put her in that position as a third party, the other woman, which is Queen of Wands. And so these thoughts, she's still, this is betrayal to her, okay? I'm not going to go any further with that, but she's feeling betrayed. And she has, the last time you spoke, she might have gave you an ultimatum, but she sent you an angry message, okay? Perhaps you were back and forth with angry messages before she finally just put that all behind her. I don't believe that she actually has put it behind her, because this is how she's feeling right now. All right, so it's possible that she is just very brokenhearted still about it. You did not give to her equally. It was not equal give and take. She gave you so much of her own passion and love, passion and love, right? That it just was not equally reciprocated from you. And she's angry about that. She really is. She feels betrayed by you. All right, so this Ace of Cups, where are we going with this Ace of Cups then? How is that going to turn out for our Libra, given the current energies of, or the very nearby energies of, you contact her, she might come up with all of this energy. It's possible, but let's see what the divine knows about the Ace of Cups. If you go to her with the divine, knowing you've got the divine behind you, bringing you into a love experience with the divine's love of unconditional love, you can't go wrong, right? Here we go. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands on wounded knee, and 4 of Wands with the Knight of Swords, okay, and the Knight of Cups, okay, and the Ace of Swords, right on. All right, you're going to come forward to her with some really good news or great idea. with the intention of reconnecting and being upright and honest in the Emperor energy of the King of Cups as well. You are going to be truthful and abiding in love with the high frequency of the Emperor energy coming to her correctly this time, having let go and healed your boo-boos from the past that caused you to do and be the way you had been, especially when it came to other women, using them for your own gain. You're going to be able to be in, you're going to move towards her in balanced energy, heart and mind, right? Totally balanced here. You have logic and you have unconditional love. You take that into consideration whenever you make a decision or a move. You will always take the heart into consideration now, right? You've learned about that through your enlightenment time healing here. You have been wounded. You know you wounded her. You are down on your knee asking and begging for forgiveness, which is that Page of Cups as well, right? You're down on your knees asking for forgiveness, and you are very, very serious about committing to her long term with that Ten of Pentacles and this Four of Wands. You see her as somebody that you are strongly connected to spiritually, okay? Now, you might even see her as your twin flame, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine connection. But you're going to come in and tell her the truth. You're going to give her some good news saying, I am going to lay it all out in front of you so that there are no more secrets, no more, you know, shoving my emotions down like the fears of, here we are, the moon, right? I'm going to be upright and you know, revealing to you, okay? You're going to receive the goods from me as you need it, that you deserve it. It's all I'm hoping to be able to wipe the slate clean after this so that I can come in so that I can offer you my devoted and sincere cup of love. Here is the Knight of Cups, and deliver only messages of truth. Like, every time we communicate, it's going to be truthful and above board. No more secrecy, because I'm coming to you correct. I'm in Emperor energy now, which also includes my heart, because it does. I mean, it always does. You don't even have to have this one, because this is all four kings rolled up into one. And so you're coming forward. You're definitely telling her how much you feel for her, how deeply in love you are, and that you realize that after she, you know, delivered a difficult message of truth saying, I don't want to, you know, you did this to me. I'm betrayed. You betrayed me, you know, and you just used me for what you could get, and then you threw me away. So this is you being able to come to her correct, which is what the divine is saying. You do that. You do all of this, right? Truthful, laying it all out for her. Truth and honesty and integrity and transparency. You do all that on bended knee with your heart and mind in balance. She's probably going to change her mind, right? You wouldn't be hearing this. You wouldn't be receiving this as you're reading if this is all about her saying, well, take it, you know, I don't care how bended knee you are and how empire you are. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Because the potential is always there, because everybody has free will. But if you come correct with the right intentions, then your chances of re-engaging with her, even though she has those thoughts about you right now, you take it slow. Quit, you know, she sees you as somebody who's just standing still, right? Not doing anything worthwhile or in the love department that's truthful and correct. You come in slowly, even if it means asking her to be your friend at first. Possible you'll receive the justice you're looking for with her. you'll be able to bring justice to her. You'll be able to balance the scales that were very imbalanced before in the past. So Libra, I hope that that was helpful. That's where I'm going to leave the reading here. By all means, do it correct. Do it correct, and you can get your girl back, the one that you truly do love, remember? All right, so take care. Till next month, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.